We are going to bring you something brand new, never seen before. Alliance has a brand new Alliance Avenue travel trailer coming out.
Hello.
And this thing is amazing.
Hey, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy campers.
And after losing a combined weight of more than 200 pounds,
we realized we had so much more energy for activities.
Come along with us as we explore the great outdoors.
And join us on a brand new adventure.
Brand new is right. So we're up here at the Alliance plant, and we are going to bring you something brand new, never seen before. Alliance has a brand new Alliance Avenue travel trailer coming out.
Hello.
And this thing is amazing. Welcome to the Alliance Avenue 333BH.
So this RV has really been designed with a family in mind.
And a touch of luxury.
More than a touch. Wait until you see. So first up is this beautiful kitchen with an island. They've got my coffee bar here that I absolutely love. Look at the cabinetry, soft close hinges, and I love this kind of frosted glass look that they have. So beautiful. Of course, reinforced drawers, solid surface countertops, nice under cabinet light. You got your remote control for your AC right there. Then you've got your smart wire system down here, more cabinetry. Then we're gonna come deeper into the kitchen. You're gonna see this beautiful pantry area, which it absolutely amazes me that they have room for these pantries because they have so much cabinetry already. Next to me, or behind me rather, is obviously the most incredible refrigerator for a travel trailer.
16 cubic feet.
Hello.
And it's 12 volts.
It's amazing. This thing is absolutely incredible. I love the fact that they have this so that when you are in road mode, you can close it and secure it. Got a nice deep sink. Of course, there's always shut-off valves at all of the plumbing fixtures when it comes to Alliance. You've got under-counter storage, and there's the garbage can right there. 3 drawers. Ooh, and you've got the cutlery drawer in this one. I really enjoy that. That's one of my favorite things of our new RV. Nice deep drawers. Then over here, you've got the oven starting down here with a pot and pan drawer. Beautiful Furrion oven. They're making them bigger than an Easy Bake now, and I really like that. You've got a 3-burner stove, and up above, you've got a residential size microwave, which is really helpful. Some extra storage before we get to the beautiful entertainment system that they have. Of course, there's a swivel mount, and you've got some hidden storage behind the television. It's actually going to be on this side, and that is great, especially for paperwork. You know, in our current Delta, we actually have even put a little printer back there, so it's really nice to have that hidden storage. So you've got lots of cabinets, and then a beautiful fireplace, just really, really incredible. But wait, there's more. And by more, I mean amazeballs. Come back into what I think is the absolutely most incredible bunkhouse. Talk about versatility. You've got a bunk bed up here, and I love that it's not just free floating, but that you have it on this whole pedestal of cabinets. I just feel like it's more residential. It's just really, really nice. Nice window there. And of course, I always love that Alliance gives you plenty of headroom, even when there is a bunk bed. You've got tons of storage in here, and you are ready for a television set right there. So if this is just going to be a dedicated kid space, then this is, I mean, they've got going to have everything that they need. You've even got drawers for their clothes or their video games. And then you've got this nice space in between where they can play with their toys. And then on this side, you've got a really nice like pull out bed option. You can just like drop this down Look at this, much more like what you would see in a toy hauler. These legs come down and you've got a sleeping space, and it's really comfortable for adults as well as children. And then it transforms back into a couch, which is really nice. And then you also have under here an extra bed that you can just pull out underneath this couch. So you really can fit a lot of people here. I think that they were saying, 3 adults in here or 5 children, really a lot of space for them. And then because you also have a bed up here. Talk about knowing what kids need. Every single one of these sleeping spaces have charging capability. I love that they have the barn door here leading out to more family space. And look at this, a second area for like a coffee bar. But really, I think immediately this would be a great place for like games, right? Because you're bringing family along. This is a RV that really welcomes families. So you can have all the things you need to store, extra blankets, sheets. This can be a great use for a linen closet, but you can also have all the board games.
Another good use for that would be like, again, more an adult theme. You have a little liquor bar right there.
Oh, wow. I love that. Okay, so now you've got a sofa right here. So this is more space for entertaining. It's got the perfect positioning to enjoy the fireplace and the television set. Now keep in mind, you have a wall mount there in the kids' room, so you can be watching what you want to watch instead of just what the kids want to watch. Over here, and I've got to say, I love how they are decorating. The new flooring colors are really beautiful, and I love all of the cabinetry, this kind of grayish theme that we're seeing. I really, really enjoy these colors because it's really easy to decorate with. You've got a dinette here. As always, I'm going to pick the bench seating, which has storage underneath it, but you also have chair options, so that's really nice. Then we're going to come into the bathroom, and this is really a nice open space. Really nice because, again, I'm thinking about what's it going to be like to travel with children with this, and I think that this is plenty big enough. You're going to have nice storage right here. Hang the towels back here. And then what I noticed in our alliance also is they're starting to make even deeper and deeper trays for the shower. And I really appreciate that, especially if you have kids, because it's a lot less likely for them to splash out. Not that kids would ever splash anything, right, Joe? You've got a really nice shower here, and it's roomy enough and with lots of headroom. What we do notice is we've seen a lot of tall people walking around here, working at Alliance. So I think that they understand the plight of the tall person that's trying to use a shower that feels like it's closing in on you. So there are always tall showers in an Alliance RV. All right, so we're coming into the bedroom. Feels a lot like our Alligator Delta as far as the bedroom goes. Lots of nice headroom over the bed, but you also have what we've really enjoyed, and that is plenty of cabinetry space, so you can hang all of your clothes here. Then you have these nice pullouts. Look at that. I actually enjoy this setup even more than drawers, because this little rollout is so much nicer than just having it more like, just the typical drawers in the underneath here. We do have a drawer over here, which is very welcome at the bedside. Of course, you've got the same on both sides. And I love the fact that you have this kind of, landing space. And then you also have hidden storage on both sides. I use my hidden storage all the time. It's the perfect place for me to like take off my jewelry at night and be able to store it. But you've got plenty of room for a CPAP machine, for if you're trying to charge your devices. And then you have another cabinet right over here where when in our Alligator, we just take out the shelf, and then I like to have more hanging space versus folding the clothes, but you can fold the clothes as well. Then you've got overhead storage, which is really nice. And this whole room, I think too, with like the color scheme, is just nice and bright.
And then everything on that side is repeated on this other side. Now, one thing to note is this thing does have a barn door to come into the bedroom, which means your television gets mounted back up over there. But this does have seems like more headroom
Yeah.
than some of the normal Delta line.
It really does feel more like a fifth wheel, but we're in a travel trailer.
Because again, you are 5'7", and you have, look at that. Look at how much room you have here in the ceiling.
This is tall.
Also, we should note is that all of the avenues now have the Furrion chill cube. So this is going to be an 8K unit, and then the one in the living room is going to be an 18K unit. Okay, so coming here to the outside, we have Moride step-up steps. This is going to be 4 steps. This is not the lift assist, so they are a little heavy. You might want to consider going to Moride or having an upgrade put in so that you can have the lift assist steps. But it does come with the safety rail, which we absolutely love this safety rail. Coming down here, we have our standard door for our Briggs, so not the glass door. We don't have the glass door on here, which I actually like. Coming down the side here, this is a drop frame unit. So we have a large pass-through storage. I mean, look at this pass-through. Over here, we have control for all of our slide out for our awning, spray port. We have our docking lights over here. We have lighting up in this area. And then over on the other side, we have the rest of our controls. So up in this area, you can see we have our spray port, battery disconnect, slide controls. In this area is going to be where we're going to access our fuses, water pump, and other things like that. Coming down the side here, we've got our hot water heater here. We've got a very large slide here, which is going to be a through-the-frame rack and pinion. Then we're going to have another slide over here for the back bunk area. Down here in the back is where our 50 amp is going to go in. And then we have our trailer hitch here, as well as our Alliance ladder. Now coming over onto this side, talk about an outdoor entertainment space. First of all, you have the door that flips up and stays up over your head so you have protection from the rain. We have our griddle over here on our Moride rack, both griddle and grill. That can slide in. We have a refrigerator right over here. We have some cabinets up here. Television up here. And then over here on the other side, you have the adult refrigerator. So kids can have one refrigerator, adults get the other one. And then right over here is going to be our furnace. In addition, we have hydraulic leveling over here. And then up over the top of us, we have one awning over here. And then we have another awning up over here. Let's go take a look at the weight, because that is going to be a big deal on this unit. So over here, we're going to have a GVWR of 11,950 pounds with an unloaded vehicle weight of 10,256 pounds. So this is going to be a very heavy unit. And it's also going to be a very long unit coming in at just under 40 feet. That's going to be behind your truck. So you're going to have to be very comfortable towing a large travel trailer behind your truck. Let's go talk about our pros and cons. Okay.
Wow.
Pros and cons.
Okay, so do you want to go first? Why don't you go first? What's your pro?
I really like the way they did the bunkhouse. I like that trundle area. I like the bunk on the other side. Now, as far as for us, I would not want to rip out that trundle bed on the bottom, but that's where you would have to do if you wanted to do what we've done in our 30BH with the Offest. But I love the way they did that. I like that so much better than just that cushion piece that kind of sits there on the bottom. But then when you add in this whole kitchen living area, you know, again, for our unit with the 30BH, we gave up the bigger, nicer kitchen living space to have that back room. And this one has them both.
Yeah. So for me, the pro is going to be, this is a traveling family room on wheels. Like this, everything that you would want to make your family happy on vacation, it is in this unit. Plenty of places for the kids to sleep, and yet they're not going to feel like they're always with the parents because they've got their own spaces. You've got an incredible outdoor kitchen area that's really going to be useful. But then you also have the indoor kitchen that just feels positively residential. And I have to keep pinching myself that this is a travel trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, this is incredible. I love the fact that they did use, like you were saying, the bed that's more, often seen in a toy hauler type of situation. I think that that's much more sturdy, and I think the kids are going to love using it, and I think that it can authentically be used by an adult, and I think that's very important. And then I also really love the second, what I call coffee bar space, because I'm going to bring
liquor bar.
I'm going to bring puzzles, and I'm going to bring board games and card games and really have fun with the kids while
if you're
Joe is
traveling
drunk.
with all those kids, you may want to have some liquor with you too.
There you go. Okay, but what is the con? Because I'm also thinking, all I can think of is pros, Joe. I'm thinking about that residential refrigerator, because yes, if you're bringing a whole bunch of kids, I also want a refrigerator that big. So what is the con?
For me, the con is going to be the bathroom.
Okay.
The bathroom seems a little claustrophobic.
Okay.
I don't think it's much smaller than what we had in our Delta. I think some of it is the configuration, in that they gave you this large closet in the bedroom that eats into the bathroom.
In fact, I think you can hook up a washer dryer in there.
Yes, it is washer dryer prepped in there. So that closet eats into the bathroom.
Sure.
And then you have the sink, which is in front of the shower, and then you have your toilet on the other side. So I feel like you have a very small area when you open up your shower to get in there to kind of shimmy your way through. And I almost wish they would have reversed it and had it like it is in our Delta, where the toilet is in front of the shower and the sink is over on the wall. The same exact layout that we have in both our Avenue that we had in our Delta, where your sink is sharing the wall with the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would just, although it would be the same amount of space, would make it feel larger. There's something about walking into that shower because you have to scoot past the sink.
So again, I think that even the con has to do with making this so useful for families, because having the opportunity to have a washer dryer hookup is really kind of awesome, because kids make messes, you know, and you want to be able to have, laundry on the road done if that's something that's important to you. If I'm going with a con and this is going to be a ticky tack, I really can't think of anything. So I'm just going to go to my tried and true. There's a door on the bathroom instead of like a pocket door.
I thought you were going to go with the TV over your head again.
Oh, yeah. Well, but that's just a Rachel thing. I don't think that's a universal thing. Rachel needs to just remember that the television is on my side of the bed. Otherwise, I'll clunk myself with the arm. But you know me, I'm a pocket door girl. So that's literally the only thing. But you know what? Even with my con, Joe, I don't even know if I trust like our kids. If our kids were 5 or 6 years old, trust them with a pocket door, because I yanked that thing. Having them with a regular door may work out better.
Let us know down in the comments section, what is your pro and con of this unit? Another con for me is it is a big, heavy unit.
Sure.
You're going to have to be very comfortable towing, but this is a beautiful unit.
You got it all.
If you're looking for a true family room area with a large bunk area, and you don't want to go to a fifth wheel, like you don't want to deal with the height of a fifth wheel, this might be the unit for you.
Yeah.
So this unit is so new, we do not even have an MSRP for you. So I would definitely be paying attention to it. I'll watch for it. When we find out that kind of information, we will let you guys know. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. But let us know, what's your pro, what's your con of this unit? Now, if you like seeing videos like this, if this helps you out in any way, please do us a favor. Head down below and hit the like button on this video. That does 2 things. Number 1, it does help build our channel, but more importantly, it lets us know what kind of videos you guys are looking to see.
Also, don't forget to hit the little bell button, and that way, every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time,
Happy camping.